What up, you guys? MJ back here again with another video. Today we're gonna be reviewing my custom Halloween 1978 Michael Myers figure. Boom. There he is. He looks glorious. Wow. Anywho, this is my figure that I customized. So yeah, I'm gonna go through like a basic explanation of how I made the figure, how I customized it. That's what I meant to say. And then yeah, we're just gonna get to it. So see by the figure, I'll just take it off. It's basic, cheap looking background, but whatever. I have to have something in the back. Yeah, so here's custom figure. It's amazing, I know. Side to side, dude. Might go back and like recolor the hair a little bit, but right now I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. I made this custom figure a while back. Oops, I popped off. Made this custom figure a while back, but never really got to reviewing it, so here it is right now. We're gonna start off. Where should we start off? Head to toe. No, let's start off with the basic parts that I customized this figure with. So as you can see, this figure's base body was the Halloween 2 Ultimate Michael Myers figure, and I did a lot of work. But again, let's start off with the bottom part. Yeah, the boots that were on here, they were already on here. I just repainted the entire thing to be the color of jungle boots, you know. Not sure if like this is the correct type of sculpt, but I even painted like at the ankles the same like kind of like a marsh green. I think that's the color that I used, with a little bit a mixture of yellow sunset and brown. So yeah, that's what I used for the colors to create the jungle boots. I think I have some like lining detail on there. It's not showing on camera though because of the lighting. But yeah, there goes the jungle boots. And what type of knife is this? I think this came with the Halloween Ends knife. Yeah, either that came with the Halloween Ends knife or the 2018 reissued figure. Doesn't matter, but we'll get to that later. Take off the knife. Thank you. So we have the knife right there. I'm not sure. It either came with the Halloween Ends Ultimate figure or the reissued 2018 Michael Myers figure. Yeah, it either came from one of those, because the knife that I used to give him was the original Cults Classics Michael Myers knife, but it was too big, and I don't know. Yeah. We're gonna look at the torso now and briefly explaining the paint job. But yeah, the Halloween 2 Ultimate figure had bullet holes like all over his body. So what I did, since I have epoxy sculpt, I recommend that when creating custom action figures or like customizing action figures as a whole, I recommend to like, yeah, just use epoxy sculpt. I used the black epoxy sculpt in order to cover all the bullet holes, and yeah, it looks pretty seamless to me. I mean, this part right here, kind of, there's like some sort of indent to kind of show the implication of where the bullet holes were, but not really. I mean, you can just ignore it. I know definitely in the back, this part right here, you can see, and that right there. Now overall, like, if I go back, I'll just sand it, you know, just blend everything in. So yeah, when it comes to the paint job, the skin, I'm not sure, but it's much more of like a lighter tan skin. I'm not sure forgot what acrylic paints I used, but just use anything that you like. It's honestly your preference. Did that for the neck as well. Then I gave it like a black and brown wash to give like the dirty effect on it, to show some detail. Because we don't want like basic and simple plain hands. Then we have the jumpsuit. Now this part right here, from a lot of custom figures that I've seen of the 1978. A lot of them either go with blue, just straight up blue. So I don't know what the hell is wrong with the people, but you know, hey, it's your preference. If that's what you're going for, then yeah. But if you're trying to go for screen accuracy, honestly, I don't even know what I used. I don't remember, but I just used like a mixture between a lot of things. I used navy blue, I used dark gray, I used green. I got like the marsh green, the same green that I used for the boots, jungle boots, and some other stuff as well to like mix in with it. Like for the highlighted parts, I kind of used like basically the same colors that I just mentioned, but mixed it with sky blue in order to get some highlights in. And in some angles, I know it's not showing up on camera right now, but in some angles when I look at it like without the camera, it may have like a greenish look to it, but like maybe slightly. Right now it just looks like either like a darkish blue or like a dark gray. That's what I was going for actually, so it's pretty good. See by that, what a glorious paint job. To be egotistical, but yeah, I don't like the shine, but what can I do? Here's the back. Really like this figure a lot, so there's the pockets. So for this part, I don't know what you call it, but basically when I mentioned that I had the reissued Halloween 2018 figure, which is possibly from that knife, yeah, I bought the reissue figure because my original 2018 Halloween figure, the jumpsuit was way too shiny. I don't know what the hell was wrong with it. I don't know what NECA was thinking, but yeah, the jumpsuit was extremely shiny, and I had to do something with it, you know, buy a new Halloween 2018 figure, which was reissued. Also came with new head sculpts, so I like that. I also repainted them head sculpts, so I'll show you later on, like in the next video or whatever like that. So yeah, continuing on, what else should we talk about? Yeah, for the collar. Yeah, the collar. I took that original 2018 Michael Myers figure. I took his collar, like used an X-Acto blade to like chop off the collar, reshaped it a little bit. I also used the X-Acto blade for this part, and then yeah, just took off the Halloween 2 collar since the collar was way too short, and it looked it looked a little bit too different compared to this. So yeah, this is what I did. I used a black epoxy sculpt again to like blend it in to the best of my abilities. I think it's pretty good. And then for the buttons, I know this part is not that necessary, but I was trying to go all in, so I don't know if you can see it, but that button right there, I looked at the jumpsuit that Michael Myers used, and yeah, I think, yeah, I repositioned the buttons to be placed to where they're supposed to be. So yeah, just a little of attention of detail that I saw and wanted to do as well. So yeah, now since we're finished with this, briefly explaining the figure, now let's go to the head sculpt. Now you might be wondering, if you barely looked at my channel at all, you can tell that this is one of the two masks that he has, which we're gonna go to. We're gonna go to accessories, which there's barely anything, but you know, it's whatever. So yeah, this is the head sculpt. I know it looks amazing, so I'm just gonna tell you straight up, it's the Colts Classics Michael Myers head sculpt. Yeah, that's basically it. This figure's head sculpt, yeah, it's really good. It's really accurate. It has the Nick Castle stretch. You might be wondering, Mark, how'd you do that? So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you. So I used the X-Acto blade because the X-Acto blade is your best friend. Be careful with this part. It's like the same thing with reshaping the eye holes on the Captain Kirk mask when you're converting the Captain Kirk mask to the 1978. You really have to be careful with shaping the eye holes, because you can either make an amazing eye hole cut, or you can just fuck up completely. Like, you can screw up the entire thing completely. You can like maybe like fix it with white epoxy sculpt, but yeah, honestly it's just you have to wing it. You have to like be careful with it. Yeah, look at some reference photos, because I don't want anybody to go through the trouble of like messing up with the eye holes, because it is a risky task that you have to accomplish. So yeah, I cut the eye holes up. For the face, you can barely see it, but I added some epoxy sculpt to like make the sideburns much more noticeable on both sides. But not only that, I wanted to like slightly make the mask more wider, like just by a slight bit, to like match with the Halloween 2 body. I know like the figure's body should be a lot more skinnier, so I might go back in and do something with it. You know, there's always that, the possibility of making this figure even more like suit accurate and stuff, like it came straight out of the movie. So yeah, I can always go back and recustomize this figure. But again, so reshaped the mask. When it comes to the width, I cut the eye holes to be as accurate as possible, because funnily enough, that's not even a word, but whatever. Funny enough, the mask that was shown on the box of the Cults Classics figure, it was either that or a previous Cults Classics Michael Myers figure. You know, where like it's like a statue figure where it's like barely move. I mean, you could swivel the elbows and stuff and move the arms like how you can right now, but there's no articulation in the legs. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like statue figures. Anywho, yep, so the mask got a complete glow up. Shoutouts to D Knight. I think it was D Knight 333. So shoutouts to him. That I got the inspiration from him to like customize the hair, because the hair is just, I don't know, I just don't like it at all. It was goofy. The back of the hair, it was like popping out a bit like a clown. You know, I don't like it. Before, I used like normal black clay. Just don't do that. If anything, just use epoxy sculpt for this part. Look at some reference photos again. Look at some reference photos to like get the hair to how you wanted it to be. Look at the devil horns. Yeah, and for the devil horns, these parts are not a black epoxy sculpt. These are actually from my Halloween 2 ultimate head sculpt. One of the ultimate head sculpts. Like one of the parts near the end, like at the bottom of the hairs, like where the spikes are. Yeah, those became my devil horns. See the top here, top here. Some of the parts fell here, so I might go back and like add more of the devil horns, because that's accurate. So yeah, paint the entire thing to how you wanted it to be. Quick explanation of the paint job. I'm telling you, people, do not start off with the bellyfish white. Do not start off with that. First, you have to go in with the flesh tone, the flesh tone of the mask. You know, the Captain Kirk 1975 mask. You have to go for the base paint. You have to like go straight in with the skin tone first, just like you were to do with the regular Michael Myers mask, like the 1978 specifically. You have to go in straight with the skin tone that shows up in the bottom here, and then you go with the white. A lot of people make the mistake of just going with straight white and then adding the flesh tone details later in. And also, just keep it subtle, you know? You don't want the skin tone to pop out too much. You just want it to like be there, but to be subtle. Same technique that I used for my Halloween 1978 mask. I will be showing off here briefly for the comparisons. So yeah, I really love this head sculpt. This is my main head sculpt that I have, but I also have another one that I bought from the mall. So yeah, we'll be showing him soon enough. So let's just go with accessories. So yeah, you have a knife. I might get another knife to have it like bloodied and stuff, but after that we have 2 head sculpts. I mean, one of them doesn't count because technically it does come from this body, but yeah. Boom, we have the Scream Greats Trick or Treat Studios head sculpt that I repainted. I might go back and rehair him a little bit, make the horns, the devil horns, much more prominent, and boom, we have this glorious head sculpt which got an amazing glow up, the Halloween 2 Ultimate Figure head sculpt. Gosh, I love both of them. I love all the head sculpts in Michael Myers. Like all the Michael Myers heads were customized by me. So yeah, anything that I don't like I'm not satisfied with, I am destined to customize it. Like there's no stopping me. I'm gonna customize every single figure that deserves to get customized because they deserve it. So yeah, here's the Scream Greats head sculpt. You know, I was debating whether or not to buy the figure because again, it's a statue figure, so it's like the same thing with the Colts Classics. But I happened to like just going out, hanging out at the Potomac Mall. You know, it's usually where I go since I'm in Manassas. You know, it's kind of far, but sometimes when I go there, I go to my FYE, my local FYE at there, and then I just happened to see this figure, and I was like, bruh, I have to take this. I only came for the head sculpt, but yeah. Here it is in all its glory. If you're wondering how I got the head sculpts to fit onto the figures, for the Colts Classics head sculpt, I used the Dremel tool to like make the hole a lot more deeper. Get it to just about right. Get it to be about right on the head sculpt. I don't know if this is proportionally accurate, but to me it is. So yeah, we have that head sculpt on there. You can see it on here. And shout outs to Vad Toys, another action figure customizer. I found out this technique from his video where he was like customizing the Spectacular Spider-Man figure. Like the head sculpt didn't fit on to the body properly, so what he did, and I followed this technique. So again, shout outs to Vad Toys, VAD Toys. Again, he's a customizer, so got it from him. He used the hot glue gun, and I don't know why it's yellow, but it doesn't matter. He basically used the hot glue gun, right? He put as many as the glue as he can inside of the head sculpt and like indented it into like the peg hole, not the peg hole, the peg. And yeah, just wait for it to like take it off, of course, and like wait for it to dry up, because it dries up like really fast. You really have to be like quick when it comes to using the hot glue gun, especially with epoxy sculpt. Epoxy sculpt dries up and it hardens, so you have to work diligently and fast. So here it is, sculpt. I like this head sculpt a lot more, but you know, when it comes to the mask, the mask has like a different like look to it, not like an entirely different look, but in some angles the mask looks different. Boom, there you go. It was kind of difficult, but yeah, I remember like in the black and white photo, like it was outside near the bushes and stuff, you know, like where he was looking out. It was like in this angle and stuff like that. Yeah, the hair is kind of like, I don't know, a little bit too smooth looking compared to the mask, but hey, nothing with a little bit of epoxy sculpt and repaint fix this guy. So boom, there's that head sculpt. I really love it, but yeah, I like that one. I like that one a lot more. Just my opinion. See, you can tell with the skin tone at the neck, made it a lot more subtle than that one, but it's whatever. Yeah, just did the same thing. Skin tone first from the Captain Kirk 1975 mask, then you added the belly fish white. It's either the belly fish white or like an offset white. Don't go like with white. You know, like from the color spectrum, you have white and black. Don't go with straight white. You need to have at least a little bit of something to like make the white a little bit more like, not beige, but like just add a little bit of yellow to it. And like, it's a lot more better. Do not go with stark white. Do not go with straight up white. Do not. As for the Halloween 2 head sculpt, yes, this figure had an amazing glow up. Yeah. To mention, both of these head sculpts, when it comes to NECA, they both had one problem, and that problem was that their eyes were too squinted. By squinted, I mean they were way too small. Like honestly, the eyes were just like, yeah, just way too small. So again, the epoxy sculpt, I cut the eye holes of the Halloween 2 Ultimate Mask, and boom, this looks exactly like, or even maybe even better than the prototype that we saw in the Halloween 2 box, Ultimate box. Like, look at that. Copied how the mask would look in Halloween 2. Has a little weathering part in there. I even did this with the retro cloth of the Halloween 2 figure. Didn't cut the eye holes, but you know, just give it the repaint that needed. Boom. Way more cooler looking. Way more accurate. I really love this thing. I think I used some epoxy sculpt to like kind of like also shape the eye holes a little bit more. I think like in these areas right here. So yeah, those are the head sculpts. I really love them. So time to go with size comparisons. You know, I would go over articulation, but what the hell, it's like the same thing. Just go and search up Halloween 2 NECA Ultimate figure and the review, and then just look at the damn articulation. Basic ball jointed head, double jointed elbows, yada yada yada. So for size comparisons, we're gonna go with something random first. We're gonna go with my painted, repainted EDL Collectibles dinosaur figures from Jurassic World / Jurassic Park. Here is next to Giga, aka Zeb, my favorite pocket source. I have it next to a Schleich, this Schleich. That's the Giga again. I love Giga. We have the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3. Really love this one as well. This is my repaint, by the way. Check out my YouTube shorts. We have crap, his mask fell. Come on, go on. Come on. Ah, you know, just set the camera down. Sorry for the brief silence. Yeah, we have a custom ones 3.75 inch figure of Freddy vs. Jason. Looks really good next to other small scaled Hia Toys figures. I like saying Hia, I don't like saying Haya, so it's whatever. We have my Sonic figure that I used for the teaser trailer for Michael Myers. So here it is compared to that. I love this thing. Poor Sonic got butchered at the end. Oh, he fell. Stand up properly, my guy. There you go. Do not fall again if you do. So here he is next to that. It's my Jason figure, my custom Jason figure. Look at him again. Very cool, very cool, very cool. We have near to my Mini Battle G set Godzilla figure, GMK specifically. I love it. It smells like candy. I love it. Let's have them compared to some other randos. We have my repainted zombie Captain America from the What If series, which I didn't watch because I don't give a damn about Marvel. The only film that I actually like from Marvel from the recent movies are just Deadpool and Wolverine. Here he goes again with falling down. We have Carnage from Let There Be Carnage. An unexpected find, I might say. I just went to Target to just hang out and walk around. Just suddenly, out of nowhere, I see this Carnage figure that I was interested in, so yeah, it was very surprising. I love this figure a lot. It's very tall. Boom. I love that Carnage figure. It's my first Carnage figure as well. Let's have him next to another figure that I reviewed and I customized. Boom. Slender Man. Slender Man. From the 2018 movie, which is atrocious. Look, I get it. Halloween Ends to a lot of people was disrespectful to Michael. But you gotta understand. Now, I don't blame the actor, but I blame the movie itself. The movie was ass. Do not watch it. I seen from the trailers. I didn't watch the movie, but from the trailers alone, just do not watch Slender Man 2018. It was 2018, right? Yeah, not Halloween 2018. Slender Man 2018. I mixed up the titles. Yeah, do not watch that movie. It's literally a waste of your life. Do not. If anything, just search up the scene pack for Slender Man, because that's the only thing cool about the movie. So we have Slender Man from 2018, and a random figure that I also found from Walmart. Chainsaw Man. Yep, very random. I didn't watch the anime, but yeah, whatever. I don't give a damn about what people say. We have these black robe. Son of the bastards. We have Ghostface. He is the Scream 6 custom head sculpt. Boom. That. And we have Jigsaw or John Kramer with the black robe. I didn't get the red robe, but I didn't want it, to be honest. I wanted the black robe. So yeah, this is much more cooler to me. So here he is next to that. Next to that. Towers above a lot of these figures. Next, we have an actual statue figure, which I don't actually mind that much. We have the Wolf Predator. Very cool, very cool. Got at my local comic book store for 50 bucks. A lot more better than what you find on eBay. Jeez, I searched that thing up. 100? Come on. We have him next to my custom Matt Cordell figure. If you want me to review him, I will. I'm also gonna update this figure's height because the base figure was a Terminator figure, and you can see like he's way too short. In all honesty, he should be like up here, like towering Michael Myers. But yeah, right now he has his gun. I should make him his baton as well. But yeah, he should be about this height. But right now, since I didn't do anything with the height yet, I'm gonna. Yeah, he's about this height. He's pretty short, but whatever. Yeah, we're almost done with the comparisons. I know I'm going a bit too slow, but again, I don't give a damn. Watching my video. We have part 6 Jason. We reviewed him alongside with Jason from New Blood, my custom retro cloth figure. Glorious, awesome figures right here. They look beautiful next to him. Jason slightly towers him, not too much, but not by too much. Jason lives. We'll take that out. And the last Jason we're gonna compare him with, Freddy vs. Jason. Boom. Look at that. Look at this custom figure. I'm going back and repainting his burlap jacket, which is not actually burlap, but it's the burlap jacket. Yeah, besides that, this figure's basically done. Just, again, the hockey masks I still need to paint, but yeah, look at this figure. Man, I really love this. This is my favorite Jason figure, besides New Blood. And by the way, real machete. I made an actual real machete for this man. This thing is actual metal, and with enough force you can actually puncture somebody with it. But don't. What do you mean don't? I'm not giving that figure away. We have Halloween Kills. We have 2018. And last but not least, we have Halloween Ends. Customized this figure as well. A lot of these figures were customized. I'm pretty sure a lot of the figures that I just shown, besides the Marvel Legends one, the Marvel Legends Carnage, besides that and the Amiibo and Sonic, most of these figures were customized. So like, yeah, any figure that I have in my collection will get customized by me to how I wanted it to be. We have Halloween Ends, Kills, 2018. Yeah, that's basically it. That about does it for comparison. Maybe let's bring in one more. I know I'm blabbering on about the comparisons, but hey, listen, I'm going raw on YouTube. Okay, I don't know how to edit things, so yeah. One final comparison: GMK Godzilla. I love GMK. SH Monster Arts. I also repainted his teeth. See that? Much more better. So that's basically it. All I wanted to show you was my Halloween 1978 figure. I'm really proud of this. Yeah, I honestly don't know what else to say, but I love this thing. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. I honestly just, yeah, I like it. I really like it, you know. If you want to try this out, you just customizing your Halloween 2 figure. You get, if anything, if you don't want to waste your money, just buy the bootleg Halloween Cults Classics Michael Myers. That's cheap enough to like make a custom figure out of it. So yeah. So you need, again, just a brief explanation. You're gonna need the Halloween 2 Ultimate figure. If you don't want to sacrifice that figure, then just buy another one. Just get one at your local Target and stuff. Buy your bootleg Halloween 1978 figure, Cults Classics figure, from any online website, you know, and boom, get to customizing. Again, you're gonna need an X-Acto blade, because it's your best friend. After that, everything else just depends on you, honestly. So that's basically it. My 1978 Michael Myers figure, everybody. That's it. So yeah, I guess the figure review is over. Yeah, so like and subscribe if you want. Honestly, I don't give a damn. Whenever you're watching this, depending on when you're watching this, you guys have a good day or a good night. So this is the end of the review, and peace out. Gonna have one more look.